Xander said, any advice on how to pump up my social media to help gain sponsorship support? That's a great question, and I have a great answer. I think I had this conversation with Allie the other day, actually, because Allie had a business idea. No, I know what it was, but I won't bother explaining it. But it had to do with social media. And I go, Allie, you cannot bother doing it unless you post every single day. I think that's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think you have to post at least once a day. Obviously, like if you see Moto Academy, we've got 2 posts a day on 3 different channels. So consistency, who asked that? Xander? Consistency is what will build a channel. You could think you're a boring person. I think I'm a boring person, but we post so often that people will start to become invested in what you're doing, as boring or as exciting that it may be. YouTube, build or create something for YouTube and then use it on short format, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, TikTok. And realistically, you could post once a day and it probably would only take a couple hours of your time each day to be editing something, even if it's just GoPro stuff. But I think that's a good way to build a following. I don't know. Ezra, do you got any strategies over there? What's your following
I'm
like?
only
I
at
don't
2
use...
brands, or not 2 brands, 2K on Instagram. So.
Do you post often?
Yeah. Like I post a lot of stories. I don't do a lot of like actual posts because I don't want to post like not good content.
Well, okay.
Stuff that isn't.
Yeah. What I will say is there's a lot. Okay. So not saying you're this person, Ezra, but there's a lot of people that would have that same excuse is like, oh, I only want to post really, really good stuff. But then they get so picky that they end up not posting anything. And it's just like that. I tell people when they're starting, either, film with your iPhone. If it's just selfie mode, whatever, you have to be not afraid of looking like a dork. I mean, that's a big part of it too. Like you're going to feel probably pretty self-conscious at the beginning. Or another good way to do it is like buy a GoPro or Insta360, toss it on your helmet, and just film first person stuff all the time. There's some channels that you see do really, really well on Instagram, and it's like all just helmet cam footage. Well, I mean, Jeff Walker is a good example of that. Jeff Walker.
I don't think he's ever done third person. He's literally all first.
I know. And look at he's got quite the following, and it's as simple a strategy as just, hey, Jeff Walker here. I'm going to be riding this track and this track. I'm going to try this, this, and this. And boom, GoPro and then outro. Okay, bye guys.
Yeah.
Anybody could do that. And if you do that, once a week YouTube video full length and then cut it up into short format socials once a day, you'll hit 10K before you know it. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, you can do so on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to send in your own video submission, you can join us in the Moto Academy family inside of the Moto Academy app by just going to themotoacademy.com. That's also where you can sign up for a class. Okay, guys, see you next episode.